Hello, Patram Dibu. Welcome to episode 3 of season 3 of Confessions of a Consecrated Cutie. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah. How you guys doing today? I hope, guys, we can't keep having the same conversation week after week. I hope you are watching on YouTube. Okay? Because you guys know anamsebenzi, guys, and the one of the incomes I can get is AdSense. So I need you guys to watch me on YouTube and watch the ads so that I can make a bit of money. And they don't let that money out until it reaches 1,000 rand. And what's a good episode? Get to body 30 US, no 35 bob. 5 bob in US terms. So if you're listening to me right now, I'm begging you to go play me on YouTube, but then just listen. You don't have to look at me and listen at the ads. Anyways, how you guys doing? I'm doing okay. I did have a bit of a tough week. I did have a bit of a tough week, and for once, it had nothing to do with my personality. Oh my god, guys, isn't it the best compliment in the world when somebody tells you that you have an amazing personality? It's so amazing because, like, with me, I used to be insecure about my personality. So, and I think that's what made me become so sheltered and so particular with the spaces and places that I decide to show my personality. So it was just very lovely to hear. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. Today we're here to talk about, I don't know if you guys know, it's old now, but if you're on TikTok, you know, it's an old song, but then it resurfaced as like a TikTok trend. Yeah, Mr. Uptight Bora, we get a boss so momunating, and every time her shake away now shaky. What's with your uptight mentality? When I yo. Anyways, I feel like that song is about me. So today we're gonna talk about my uptightness. And where I think it stems from and how it stops me from essentially having fun. Like, okay. Every time, if people always talk about like uptight people of like, you're so uptight, you never want to do anything. You think I don't? You think I never want to do anything? You think that? I never want to do anything. I'm always want to do something, but my uptightness is boring me. So even me, I believe Mr. Uptight Bora, we get a bottom of nothing because I'm exactly the same. So to give you a bit of context about my uptightness, and like the thing is, it's always hard for me to talk about it and to show this side of myself to other people because it's always with things that other people will consider dumb. It's always with things that other people will be like, why are you making this a thing? This is not a thing, but it's a thing for me. It's a thing for me. Let me make an example. Oh my god, like, let me tell you guys something. Like, where some of the things on my For You page, it's got concerts and like festivals, you know, and stuff like that, because like that really seems like it's going up. You know what I mean? Bam, 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 bam. It's going up. Right? And then like I be wanting to go. Because I enjoy watching a live performance on TikTok. So I would imagine that I would enjoy watching a live performance in real life. Let me tell you the things that stop me because Mr. Uptight Wang Bora. If somebody steps on me, my night is ruined. If I have to force my way, like let's say I'm going to buy some water, I'm parched. Some food, I'm famished. Right? And I'm bumping across people and someone is passing and they're bumping me and whatever, I'm already irritated because why are you doing all of that? Right? If someone, so I don't drink alcohol, right? If someone spills alcohol on me, if someone spills alcohol on me and now I smell like alcohol, the day is ruined. The day is ruined. What are you talking? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? The day is ruined. Have I gotten a bit better? I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if I've gotten better or I just eliminate myself from situations that might bore me. Do you understand? So if you're like, okay, we're gonna go do 1, 2, 3, way, and I look at myself and I say, girl, you are not gonna survive and thrive there at zone, girl, because it's the other thing is like, when you're with people, you don't want to be the person bringing the vibes down, and unintentionally. So it's not like you're going to be like overtly saying, it's not like you're going to be overtly saying, I'm not having a good time. But people that know you can tell when you're not having a good time. And so they can't have a good time because they're constantly checking if you're having a good time. But you're really not. You're really not having a good time. And you're trying to fake that you're having a good time, but you're really not having a good time. Yeah, that's one example. But I really do wish that I was more carefree. I think it's a control thing. Like, I definitely want to be in control. I definitely want to have the last say on certain things. So, because, okay, I'm a very, like, orderly person, right? Things have to go according to order. If we said we're going to be here at 9:00, we must be at 9:00. We can extend grace, okay? Things happen. Maybe you can be 10 minutes late, but communication. If you can see already at 9:15, you cannot make it at 9. You say, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it at 9. Can you please move it to 9:10? And then you communicate with me all the time, okay? Leaving my house now. Okay, my ETA is this. Okay, that. Do you understand? Do you understand? Things must follow order, right? If we say we're going to do that at the time, we do that at the time, right? And then when we do the next thing, we do the next thing. If we agreed that we're going to 1, 2, 3, then we must 1, 2, 3. No, suddenly, no, sir, no, suddenly 10, 9, 8. 10, 9, 8. I came here for 1, 2, 3. And this is part of the beef of my previous employment, that it just felt like it's chaos. It just felt like constant chaos. What's along? Right? And then when it's time to change a plan, if we agreed, right? This if we agreed, okay, we're gonna start at this location number 1, then we're gonna go to this place, then we're gonna go home. When we get to place number 2, suddenly you wanna go to place number 3. And in my head, I've already prepared. Like, for example, I got a bit of like that battle of social anxiety, right? So what does this mean? This means that with every single social interaction that I need to have, with every single social interaction that I need to have, I need to prepare for that. Okay, I need to prepare for that. And now you're throwing something in the loop. That I did not have the chance to prepare for. How are we gonna work our way around that? Like, I want to be fun. I want to be loved. I want to be bubble. And that's the thing. Sometimes people will see my personality. Oh, she's so funny. Yes, I'm funny. That does not translate to being carefree. I'm uptight. And the one thing that I've noticed with being this personality type, and God has a sense of humanity, God brings me the most carefree of people that's going to stress me the hell out. The hell out. And I don't think people understand it. Like with the time thing, for example, if you're not communicating with me, I call it trauma. I don't know what it is. But if you're not communicating with me every step of the way, I'm stressed. I'm stressed and I'm pressed. And I've noticed, like, I think me and my mom are like that. In terms of like communication, me and my mom are like that. Me and my dad, things have to move in an orderly fashion or you're boring us. You're boring us. Like, actually, you really, really, really upsetting us, yeah? Let me relax. Let me calm down. Yeah. And the reason why I'm trying my best to get out of being uptight is because I really feel like it's definitely holding back. Holding me back in terms of like the life that I want to live. My neighbors are coming alive, so we're just going to continue with this. Okay. If you hear Pati, just continue Kapati. Okay. So the reason why I want to change it, well, change being uptight, or kind of like I've been trying my best to chill about it or be relaxed about it. I think in the back of my head, there's always a voice or thought that if we don't follow the plan, something's gonna go wrong. And I'm being vulnerable, okay? Should I be unpacking this in therapy? Maybe, maybe. But I'm just a girl. So I'm doing it on the internet. Thank you. So, the reason why I want to change it is because it's holding me back on life, and the only way to like unlearn it is to literally make the decision to prove myself wrong, essentially. Because if I'm saying the reason why I'm so like this is because something is going to go wrong, and we have to control everything, because if we're not controlling everything, then something's gonna go wrong. It's gonna backfire. I need to do the things that I think will go wrong and see if they don't. But also I want to have a balance, because in the same breath, like, I know the things that I don't like. So if like I'm being invited to a space that I know I don't like, I don't have to go to prove myself that I'm not uptight. I can just not go because I know that I'm not gonna have a good time, and I want everyone else to have a good time. And then I don't want to be the reason why people are not having a good time. But it's very boring. And also being the quote unquote responsible one, or just considering all options and always trying to find solutions to problems that don't even exist yet, it can get quite tiring. And I've noticed that, well, not I've noticed, but something that I've added on my list of things that I want in a man. I'm always so stressed about everything that I really want a person who goes out of their way to consider things for me that they know might like to do things for me without me having to think about those things. So I need to date someone who's extremely considerate, someone who takes initiative to solve problems for me. Because even with those problems solved, there's always a lot going on in my head. And just the fear of something might go wrong, right? And here's where the uptightness now also gets in the way of, me and God. Here's how it gets in the way of me and God. I think when I'm used to like very system based, right? When I'm used to doing things according to a certain system, and then God says, okay, well, we're changing this now. Okay, now we're redirecting now. In as much as obviously from the outside looking in, like you guys can look at my life and say, wow, she really just, she knows how to handle change so well. But you guys don't know the conversations I be having with God, okay? And my friends. So it gets in the way in the sense that when it's time to pivot and also like relinquishing control to give it completely to God, that's a very difficult concept for me because I enjoy being in control, and I think that's where the uptightness comes from, right? Back to the concert example, you have no control of the bathroom the toilet situation. You have no control over someone accidentally spilling alcohol on you. Like, you can only control yourself by removing yourself from a situation. That's the only way you can control yourself, by removing yourself from a situation. So that's where it gets in the way of, like, it's so hard to just let go and let God, give Jesus the steering wheel, as people would say. But it's like, I did a code 8. I don't know if you guys are hearing what I'm saying, but then it's like, oh, I did a code 8, so I know how to parallel park and I know how to alley dog. In theory, I know how to do it, but I don't know how to parallel park, guys. Or alley dog. Because why do they teach you how to do those things with the poles? They need to teach you with the cars. So now I got in real life, and now it's time to do it with the cars. Suddenly I don't know what I'm doing because you taught me with poles. I don't know how to do it with cars. That's neither here nor there. Anyways, give Jesus the steering wheel, and it's just crazy to me. That's a crazy concept, because what do you mean by that? And every and like, since losing my job, I wouldn't say every week, but every week type beat, it's a matter of going back to God and being like, what are we doing? What's the plan? What are we doing? What's the plan? Because my dreams, my aspirations, whatever, change all the time, and it's hard for me to grasp as well, because my dreams are so big. My dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. My dream is to fly over the rainbow so high, so high. My dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. My dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. So, anyways, they're so big. My dreams are so big. Where do we go? Do you understand? I need us to break everything down. And then this whole thing of control also gets in the way of, like, my ability to work, right? Sometimes you are not going to have control over that, especially because you're working with people, right? So I'm currently working on season 2 of these 20s. So it's out of control. It's out of my control whether people will agree to do it or not. That's freaking me out. So I haven't sent out the mails that I need to send about it. Essentially, being uptight makes me remove myself from situations without even trying. But also, for some things, if I know how the thing turns out, then it's an immediate no. But I do think that I need to be more flexible with certain things, because some things it's not all that bad and it's not all that serious, and it's not enough of a thing. It's not enough of a thing to ruin your whole night. Like someone stepping on you, it's not enough of a thing to ruin your whole night, you know? Um I'm trying to be better at it. And from, you know what, I will say in age, I am, my friends would disagree because, you know, they know this uptight me, but I've been worse uptight. I've been worse. So, you know, um yeah. So I'm trying not to be boring because I being uptight, like, in as much as party pooper, right? I don't care about being a party pooper. If I don't want to do something, I don't want to do it. That's not my problem. My problem with being uptight is the fact that it spills over onto so many different things. Um that I would rather it not. You know, so I need to fix it so that it's not spilling into every other aspect of my life. I don't know if I'm making sense. So I need to find that balance of staying true to myself with some things valid that I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but some things are also just out of your control, and so you need to be able to adapt and adjust to certain things not being in your control. And it shouldn't be the end of the world, or it shouldn't make you feel like, oh, you failed, or it should make you feel like, oh, things are completely not going according to plan, everything is over, my life is ruined. Yeah, I think this is quite a short episode, but that's it on Mr. Uptight. Just whenever you see an uptight person, just extend them grace, because by email, I think it just seems like, oh, this person's just trying to be a party pooper. This person is just on my butt. But it's like, by email, the uptightness is a result of something, and it just give them grace, extend grace for them. Okay, yeah. Make sure that you like, make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Some of you guys are watching, you enjoy, you enjoy. But don't subscribe. If you want to see more of me during the week, you can watch the shorts. If you want to see even more of me during the week, make sure that you check me out on TikTok, check me out on Instagram. If you have anything personal you want to talk to me about, Instagram is your best bet. Instagram DMs, I reply to those a lot. My email is in my bio as well, if that's more your vibe. But yeah, that's it from me. Confessing as a consecrated cutie. My knees hurt from sitting in this position. I'm just a girl. Like, I get to be, if getting gay old age, I don't know. But sitting in like this is uncomfortable as well. So that's why I don't sit like this. And then, hey, the other one, the back, who, I could do this kanto mazana. Okay. Anyways, guys, stay blessed, live long, read your Bible, go to church, pray, lean on your community. Yeah, that's it from me, guys. I'm gonna go be uptight. What Bora? Weekends I bust some nothing, and every time I shake out when I shaky. What's with your uptight mentality when I